Hello, it's me again, Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, we'll be looking into your February 2025 predictions. And as usual, I wrote down some messages for each of your groups. So if you'd like to see more from me, don't forget to like, comment to tell me what you thought of this reading, and subscribe to see more from me and to support my channel. All right, so I have a cold right now, so I was debating with myself whether or not I should film a reading, but then I thought, you know what, let me just do it. I decided that because I'm not working for about 2 to 3 weeks, I'm gonna knock out 3 or 4 pick a card readings and go live maybe twice. So I've decided to show up even though I have a cold, but it's all good because I love filming for you guys and I love just feeling the energies. So let's see what we can get for your reading today. And hopefully I don't have to stop filming because of my cold. Okay, so over here we have group 1, group 2, and group 3. Take your time to choose which group is for you. Choose more than one group if you wish. If you don't hear a message in your group for you, continue watching until the end of your reading as a message may pop up. If not, choose a different group. Deep breaths in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4 to choose which group is for you. Timestamps will be in the description box, and let's get to group 1. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your February 2025 predictions reading, and I wrote down some messages for your group, so I'll read that first. But before we start, I have a cold, so I might need to stop. If my voice sounds different, that's why. And also I'm going to be using the Cosmic Seeker Tarot deck the first time for today because I only received it this week and I'm really excited to use them. I love them because they're my favorite color, red. Oh, it's so exciting. And I love how the messages come out differently as well from this deck. So let's get into it, shall we? I'll go into your tarot first, I think. The images are so different as well, which is probably the reason why I get different messages, but which is a thing for all tarot decks. But these pictures are extremely different, so let's see what will happen for group 1 in February 2025. Okay, so we have 3 cards. 2 of air. Oh, and also excuse the lighting, it's really bad right now. There's no natural light, it's getting dark. 10 of earth, 10 of pentacles, and the sage, the Hierophant. Let's get a few more cards. I'm getting the message, don't worry about the future in February. Oh wait, I didn't read your messages. Oh my gosh, everything's all over the place. So maybe that's a message for your group. So everything may seem a bit all over the place, like you are trying too hard to get to where you want to be in the future. That means you forget everything and then you make mistakes, and that's not what you need to do. You need to just sit here and not think too much. You need to not think too much, group 1. So I'll read these messages first and then we'll get into your reading. So group 1, I'm seeing someone fishing, and then I was being brought to the saying fishing for compliments and the message of be patient. Yeah, be patient for your future, group 1, because it's going to be there for you. It's written for you already, so you don't need to push. You don't need to doubt anything at this time. So with the fishing for compliments and not worrying about the future, you're looking for outside validation as to if the path that you are on is the right path for you. So then you're fishing for advice. You're fishing for whether something is right or not. And it's like the answers are within with the Two of Air. Maybe trying to make a decision, or it's just about being able to sit with yourself and to think clearly about where you're going, about what you want, about how you're going to get there. Just don't worry. The word don't worry is coming through heavily and strongly right now. We have the nurturer, the empress. Do you know what? I feel like that's all. The cosmic seeker, the fool. Do you know what? I feel like having 3 cards is enough for this reading, and then we'll just leave it like this. I'm getting that you already have a strong foundation for your future with the 10 of Earth and the Hierophant. The Hierophant is structures from the past. And then we have the structure of the 10 of Pentacles from the past, traditions of the Hierophant, family life for 10 of Pentacles. So maybe your family life is important in February, where you came from is important in February. Look at what's already been established in February. Maybe tradition is important, because the 10 of Pentacles is Earth. The Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, are very methodical. They are very patient and earthly. So it's all about being patient and looking at the past for answers. I don't know if looking at the past for answers is the right thing to say, or looking back at where you came from, because we do have the Mother with the Empress as well. And then the Fool. I think about going back to move forward is important. Looking back to move forward. Maybe your relationship with your mother is being highlighted here. Maybe like a religious institution that you're in, or maybe your spiritual gifts or your spiritual beliefs are highlighted here. Because the Fool has a lot of faith in the universe, has a lot of faith in their abilities, in their spiritual abilities, to go on an adventure and just jump into it without thinking twice. So I feel like you have the safety of your own knowledge, the safety of the past. It's like you can venture off on your own and then come back to the safety of your own home. In February, it's like you don't need to worry about whether you're stable or not, whether you have a family to come back to or not, whether you have a home to come back to or not. It's just about taking a leap and trusting that you will grow, trusting that you will gain wisdom on your path, and you will grow as a person. You will heal within you as you go along. It's about learning as you go along as well, because the past is already set up. We don't know what the future will look like. The only thing that we can do is take one step in front of the other, in front of the other, and keep going and grow and learn as you go along. And then what you learn then will become the past. And then you can look back at the, oh, how do you say this now? Look back at the future that you are going into now, which will then become the past, and think to yourself, yeah, I learned this, I did this. That was a mistake, but mistakes are never really mistakes, are they? That was a mistake, but is it really a mistake? I learned from that mistake, so mistakes aren't mistakes. Allow yourself margin of error. Oh, wow, okay. Allow yourself a margin of error in February, so that you can stumble, you can trip over, but that's fine. That's just life. Take life in its stride in February, because we're not always, nothing is meant to be in a straight line. We can go in zigzags, and then find our way back again. So have margin of error. There is no straight line, group 1. There are many twists and turns, and it's about being here for the plot, I feel. Do things for the plot. Okay, so let's go over to very beautiful messages right there, group one. I love that. Why am I being brought to Twilight? You know the ho ho ho. I think that's Twilight, right? And Esme from Twilight. She kind of looks like Esme. I hope this is in frame. I think it is. So the Empress in this card is reminding me of Esme in Twilight. She's a vampire, and she's really a homely person. She's very loving and nurturing. And she welcomes Bella, who is a human, with open arms. She cooks and she's very nice. So maybe you will meet someone along your path in February who's very nice, who will help you, support you, offer you words of wisdom. If you are unsure about something, maybe they'll give you clarity on your path. Who knows? Oh, Justice. And the Six of Swords. Maybe you're receiving guidance from someone who is very kind and knowledgeable and wants to see you being safe. Ten of Pentacles and then the Knight of Swords. It's funny because we have the Knight of Swords here at the bottom of the Fool as well. So we have repeated cards again. Well, not again, but we have repeated cards here. And then the King of Wands wants to show itself. I do feel like that maybe you'll be finding a guide along the way to help you build something for the future. It's a very future-oriented month for you, Group 1, but also the past. It's about the past informing the present, which informs the future, but also getting someone to help you along the way. Your mindset is shifting. While you aren't thinking too much, while you aren't worrying about where you're going, in that process you are shifting your mindset. You are thinking differently, more balanced. You're not judging too harshly on your situation or on other people. Things are just a bit balanced. Nothing too concerning will be happening. It's just a very stable, calm, chill month with a little bit of shifting of the mindset. But then because we do have the Knight of Swords, actually, yeah, that could be just a symbol of you shifting, your mind shifting. Maybe it could go fast or maybe it could go slow, but don't worry, you're grounded with the Ten of Earth, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Don't worry, you have a safe environment to shift in. So let's go over to your Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle card. So we have Dragons, slay them all. This could be a representation of your mindset from maybe you felt like you couldn't do it because you were held back by not having the right materials. This person is lacking a limb, but she's not allowing the lack of limb to stop her from going after what she wants, from shifting her mindset. Because before, she may have been afraid of this dragon. She may have been afraid to walk up this path, to open this door, to see what's behind the door. Because maybe there's more dragons. Maybe there's gold behind the door. She's afraid of the boundary of the castle. Well, she was afraid of the boundary of the castle. But she's not scared anymore. She lost a limb. And then maybe that changed her perspective. I lost the limb, which was the worst thing that could have happened to me. What could possibly go wrong after this? So she has gained the courage, gained the strength, the inner strength to go on this journey like the Fool, to shift her mindset. You're not afraid to tackle the hard things because you're in a safe space. You're in a balanced place. And you were in a place where, you know what more could happen? Nothing. Let me just do this now. It's like now or never kind of energy. It's now or never. Let's go over here. So we have Dreamer. Is that supposed to be reversed? We have Dreamer. And we have Sage. Sage wisdom, sage advice, or sound advice. Let me Google if that's the right saying. Okay. So sage advice is wise counsel or guidance from someone who's knowledgeable and experienced. Exactly what I said before. It can be a piece of advice given to help someone make a decision or deal with a situation. So examples of sage advice: treat others with kindness and respect. Be honest and have integrity. Be patient and persistent. Give yourself time to get to know yourself. Focus on what's important. Put in the hard work. Okay, wow. Yeah, so with the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles, this is all about having integrity, which is brought up with the sage advice. Showing kindness and respect to yourself and others. And give yourself time to get to know yourself. Get to know yourself by not being afraid anymore and going after what you want. Shifting that mindset so you know that you can get what you want. Not letting the things that you thought were holding you back hold you back. Because they are just illusions with the Dreamer. Yeah. Maybe you've been thinking about all the things that could go wrong. But really nothing is going wrong. It's just you telling yourself that it's going to be wrong. You know, so just take the leap. Just go. What's the worst that can happen? They are the main messages I'm getting here. So let's go over to your last cards. We have Frying Pan, Trouble, Accusations. I'm seeing here, just do it. Because it's like you're jumping out of the frying pan and into the fire. But you'll still be hot either way. So just do it. And also, dragons breathe fire. And you're going into the fire. So with the shift of mindset, you'll be able to survive the fire. Interesting. Tiger, doing something risky. Take a chance. It's risky to go into this castle you've never been into before, to open the door and see what's really there. Because the dragons could just be a distraction. It could be like, oh, we're scary, but really they're cuddly. But how could you have known that before? Maybe they don't really breathe fire. Because you've heard legends of dragons breathing fire, then all dragons breathe fire. But I'm getting that these dragons don't breathe fire. They are harmless. They are really cuddly. They are friend-shaped, really. They don't look friend-shaped, but they are. And then we have October. Shedding. I'm getting, with the leaves falling, shedding skin. And then we have Money Path. A path with money is awaiting you. Walk down the path. Don't be afraid of this path, group 1. I'm getting, with little risks come little rewards. So the bigger risks you take are the bigger rewards you will be given, or you will get, you know. So walk down that path. Don't be afraid. Be brave like the tiger. What is brave anyway? You know, because once you have it in you to do something, does that make you brave? Or does that mean you're just living your life? Does there need to be a label on brave? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, so October, Virgo Libra season. So be balanced in your approach, group 1 in February. You don't need to lose your mind over something very little. You don't need to think too much. You don't need to get angry. You don't need to be going to the extremes. Just be balanced. And it's like, yeah, I see that this is happening. It is what it is, so I'm just gonna do it. It doesn't need to be a big song and dance. It doesn't need to be a drama. Just do it because you're safe. You are safe, group 1. Wow, so that is what I'm seeing for your reading, group 1. It's looking like a very I will get this done kind of month for you. And you're not overlooking anything. You're safe and everything's great. Just walk down the path. All right, so that's what I'm seeing for your group. Let me just reread these messages and that will be the end of your reading. So group 1, I'm seeing someone fishing, maybe fishing for compliments. I heard the saying. Be patient. Yeah, so thank you for watching so much. I loved the energy of your reading. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi group 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your February 2022 predictions. And apologies for my voice, I have a cold, so I am pushing, well, not even pushing, I'm just doing it because I said to myself I need to film 3 videos this week, and I'm sticking to it. I am sticking to what I said to myself. Yeah, so in this reading, I will use my new tarot deck, the Cosmic Seeker deck. I'm really excited to use it because I keep getting different messages from it. So yeah, I love it so much and it's my favorite color. Yeah, so before I get into your reading, I'll read these messages for your group. If you don't resonate with these messages, continue on watching with your cards. So group 2, my back hurts and the position of the chair suddenly isn't right. So I'm shifting and I'm still feeling uncomfortable. Lots of shifts will be happening which may feel strange because of course you are used to the way things are / were. Shifts are uncomfortable, but all that matters is that you look out for yourself. Yeah, so as I was reading, I realized that I was just sitting back because my back started hurting again. So I'm sitting back, which I don't usually do in readings actually, which is very interesting. So I'm just sat back here just chilling and I'm hoping that you can hear me. So I'm not going to lean forward or anything. I feel really comfortable here actually, and really calm and really positive as well. So maybe it's about having a positive mental attitude towards February and not worrying about whether things are happening, things aren't happening, things are too hard or things are too easy. I'm just getting the vibe of it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. So whatever happens in this reading just happens, whatever. Yeah, so let's see your cards. Wow, I just sat up and I'm like, nope, I don't want to. So let me see if I can read the cards leaned back like this. Just chill out, group 2. Come on. I wanted to say take a chill pill. What? Are you stressed out? Are you a stress head, or do you want things to go a certain way in life? Just chill this month. Let everyone do their thing. Let life do its thing. Let the universe do its thing. You don't need to be in control of everything because maybe it's seeping into your bones. The need for control is stressing you out so much that it's getting into your bones. It's getting into your body, into your bones. That's what stress does. Stress is unhealthy. Worrying is unhealthy. Anxiety is unhealthy. But you know what isn't unhealthy? Happiness. Contentness. Is that a word? Contentness. Joy. And not even joy for your reading, just a nice chill energy. Let's see, what are your cards for the month of February? What will happen for group 2 in the month of February? Do you know what song came to my head? In the month of May. Is that a song? Let me Google it. I'm using Google for everything in your readings these days. I don't know. I don't know if I just made it up in my head or something, but something to do with the month of May anyway. Maybe something is going on in May. Maybe you're planning for something in May, or you're waiting for someone by the name of May. Who knows? Well, let's see. We have the Eight of Swords. Ooh, that is the Five of Cups. The Four of Earth. Worry, wondering if something's going to happen. Sadness seeping into your bones. Holding on to something, so you're overthinking things and you're feeling it deeply. You don't want to let it go, or you can't let it go. You're thinking, you're worrying, you're holding on. What is happening? Let me see. Because I feel like this isn't giving me much of a context. What is happening? It just feels like very big feeling, big thought energy. The Six of Fire, the Six of Wands. The Wounded. I'm getting the message of you can accomplish a lot if you just trust in the process. We have the Hierophant. Let it go with the Six of Cups. Wow. Okay. It's so easy to say, let it go. It's okay. But I feel like you need to get to a place where you say to yourself, or you feel deep within that you can move forward with something, or move forward on something. It's so easy for someone to say, get over it, move past it. Are you still thinking about that? Why are you holding a grudge? It's so easy for people to say that, but they're not living in your head. They aren't feeling what you're feeling. They aren't thinking what you're thinking. You know, and I feel like you're getting to a point in February where you need to where you're feeling like you need to focus on something other than what's going on in your head and what's going on in your feelings, what's going on in your heart. And take control. The Six of Wands is taking control of her surroundings. She's taking the bow and arrow and is trying to shoot her shot, but she's paying attention to her surroundings to see if she's going to have any distractions, to pay attention to the wind, to listen to the little sounds outside of her. And I feel like maybe you're a bit hyper aware in February. You're a bit hyper aware of things. Maybe you're second guessing yourself whether you can reach your goals or hit your target, because maybe you have targets to reach. It's like you don't have the goals for other people, but then for yourself you have impossible goals to reach and you can't reach them, and then you second guess yourself, you're mean to yourself, you're sad about what you haven't achieved. But have you taken logical steps to get to where you want to be? Maybe writing a list, maybe writing a schedule for yourself. So today I'm going to focus on washing the dishes, and then I'll go for a walk, and then I will do this, and then tomorrow I will do some work. I will focus on the kids, and then the next day I will do this, that. It's about taking these logical steps towards the things that you want, so that it's all categorized and not so much in your head and in your body, because that's not healthy. It's also that you can reach your goals, hit your targets, rest, chill, relax. Maybe you're feeling bad about something that you said or did, and it's keeping you up at night. So you're fearing what's next. What will become of this situation? But you just need to lean back and let nature take its course. Group 2. as I said before, I can only say you need to lean back and let nature take its course, but it's easier said than done, right? You have to reach that inner knowing for yourself. You have to reach that point for yourself. So what can you do to help yourself reach that point? Only you know your situation, group 1 or group 2, sorry. Maybe it's something to do with your past. Well, yeah. Because 8 of air and the 5 of water aren't in this position for nothing, you know? They could be hyperfixating on something that they said just yesterday, maybe that one word. Or it could be something to do with, oh, I didn't pass my test, so I'm really worried about my test grades. Or something bigger. Interesting. But you are in a safe place with the 10 of Earth. What can you learn from your past? Okay, yes, that's why we have the Hierophant here. What can you learn from your past? Reframe it from, oh, I said this, and I wish I didn't say it, to, I said that, so I'm learning that I shouldn't say that again, or I shouldn't say it in that way again. I should say it in a nicer way, or I should say it in a way that the other person would understand, you know? Reframing something is important. Ooh, 4 of Pentacles. You're holding on to something. What are you holding on to? Maybe this is about saving money. Maybe you're worried about money. Maybe you're worried about other physical things like the home life or your family. What messages do we have for group 2 for February 2025? Ooh, we have the Wheel and Death and the 2 of Swords. Yeah, changing your mindset. Because maybe you've been stuck in your thoughts. I'm getting analysis paralysis here. You've analysed the situation so much that you're stuck. Yeah, it's like you're hurting yourself with the 3 of Swords. It's time to move forward in February because it's nothing but a struggle. You're hurting yourself more than, oh, it's time to heal. You're hurting yourself more than you are helping yourself. Wow, yeah, the Moon at the very bottom of the deck. You know, it's hurting you more than, you're harming yourself more than you are thriving. You're not thriving in this energy. And it's time to change your perspective. Especially because we have the Hanged Man here, which is all about perspective. Maybe you've been looking at it in one way, but it really is the other way. I'm getting like we don't have all the puzzle pieces. We don't have the whole story. So maybe you're just seeing it from your point of view. But then the words that you speak, maybe it would have impacted the other person. And you must have seen their facial expression. This is just an example. But really, the other person is taking your words and is applying it to their life. So you haven't seen that side of things. So what are you worrying about? And how can you reframe it? Oh no. Oh, we saw the card. There was only one card. It may feel intense because we have the Death card, which is Scorpio, and then the Wheel can feel very intense as well. So there's some very intense thoughts going around in your head, which is keeping you stuck with the 2 of Swords and the 4 of Earth. Maybe you've been eating a lot as well. I don't know why I'm getting food. I'm getting the image of someone sitting on the sofa in front of the television, watching reality TV shows and eating cookies, eating popcorn. Your hair's a mess. You're in jogging bottoms. Wow, okay. And it's dark and there's rubbish all around you because you're hiding from society. And maybe you haven't showered in a while. But I'm just getting a change of perspective is happening in February. So we have Castle. It's a time for healing and not war. Exactly. There's been a war inside of your mind for too long, and it's making you feel sad with the Five of Cups. You can't get past it, but you need to heal. How can you heal? What ways do you take? I'm getting it's time for self-care in February. You haven't been partaking in self-care activities. And then we have Lioness, you've earned all your stripes. What are your self-care practices? Have you been neglecting that recently? Maybe it's time to read self-help books. Maybe it's time to shower. It's time to take a bath. It's time to eat proper food. No more snacking. No more drinking alcohol. Or drinking less alcohol if you don't want to go teetotal. Maybe it's about blocking people out of your life, blocking people who are very negative towards you, who make you feel bad about yourself. I'm getting a gaslighter. I don't know why I'm getting gaslighting, but maybe someone is gaslighting you, making you think that you're someone that you're not. And then we have healer. It's time to heal. And there's a wheel behind the healer. So it's going to be a whole process to heal. But what matters is that you're healing. Healing is not linear. It's all over the place. So don't think that your healing process is going to be easy. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. Don't think it's going to be easy. Maybe you've been stuck in this area here because what will life look like without this sadness? What will life look like without these thoughts? Because maybe you'll be empty. It's like your brain, your mind will be empty of these thoughts. So what can you fill it with? With positivity, with good memories. Because we do have the Six of Cups, which is to do with memories. And the past, the Hierophant is the past and the traditions as well. What new memories can you make for the future? So that when you look back, you're no longer looking back at what this is, but you're looking back at the new memories that you created that are totally better than what you're thinking about now. Maybe you're grieving and it's time to move forward in that way. Last cards, we have Beetle, good fortune. Lobster, financial pinch. Maybe you're worried about your finances. And Boat, money or property through inheritance, winning or windfall. So, yeah, maybe you are grieving. Or maybe this is to do with your finances and you're getting your finances in order, or you're receiving money that you weren't expecting. But I'm getting with the pinch of the lobster, it's about cutting something off where it starts. I'm getting like, get to the root of something. I'm seeing roots. Get to the root of something and pull it up so that you can plant new seeds and new roots can grow, so that it's much more of a positive environment for you to be in. Because the roots that were there before, they were damaged somehow. But you can repair this damage. You can repair yourself. You can build yourself up. You can rebuild yourself. I feel like one more wants to come out because we have 3, but I want an even number with the number 4. And this adds up to number 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. It's all about stability. Stability of mind. Stability in your body. Stability in your energy. Stability of home. Stability in your financial situation. What makes you stable? I'm getting self-care again. Take care of yourself through your self-care activities. get one more. Just want one. Not all of them. I just want one. Not that. Hey, stability. Stability is important. Maybe it's not meant to be from this deck. I'll do one more shuffle. Then I'll go to the other one. No, that's not meant for you. Just one. Oh, and look, there we have it. Only one came out. Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. You're carrying a lot with you. You've been persevering through the pain and not working through it. But you don't need to persevere anymore. When you do your healing work and you go through it to get to the other side, then you won't be persevering anymore. It's like you won't be just surviving, you'll be living and thriving. Maybe you're in survival mode. But then after you work through it all, you'll be in thriving mode. Yeah, wow. And with the energy of the boat and the camel, it's like you're just passing through. Something is just passing through. It's temporary. Maybe you're grieving over someone or something. Yeah, that's not temporary, but your feelings can be temporary. Because we will learn to live with the grief. We will work around the grief. It's like the grief is controlling you and you're not controlling the grief. It's like the thoughts are controlling you and you're not controlling the thoughts. The flow is controlling you and you're not controlling the flow. Maybe that, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, group 2, for your month of February. I hope these messages made sense in some way and you can incorporate what I mentioned and bring it into your life. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi group 3, welcome to your reading. Thank you for watching. So these are your February 2025 predictions, and as usual I wrote down some messages for your group. So before we get into the messages, excuse the lighting, it's not very nice right now. It's nighttime right now, so I have the light on, which is making the lighting situation awful. And I have a cold, so that's why my voice sounds different, but I've been doing well so far. I'm happy I'm recording right now. Let's jump into your reading. Oh, and also I'm using the Cosmic Seeker Tarot deck for the first time on my channel. I only received this card deck this week. I'm excited to see what messages I can get from this deck because it gives different messages, which is fun. So let's, oh, I didn't move this. So let's get to your messages. We have group 3. If you don't resonate with these messages, continue watching with your cards. So group 3, my tooth suddenly hurts. I'm being brought to teeth dreams, which means you may be worried about your appearance or it's time to take a trip to the dentist. So I wrote down teeth dreams. I don't know why that came up. Maybe you need to pay attention to your dreams, or get your teeth checked up, or you're just worried about your appearance. Okay, let's go over to your tarot deck. So I'm being brought to Coronation Street, which is a British soap. A character named Bethany, she went to Turkey because she was supposed to be doing PR for a cosmetics place where they do beauty procedures like Botox and all of that, but she didn't say anything about getting liposuction. So her boyfriend was getting calls from Turkey about Bethany, who is in hospital because she had a botched liposuction job done, and she's in the hospital and the insurance isn't paying out for her treatment because it wasn't in her treatment plan for the insurance. And it turns out she needs a stoma for the rest of her life. I don't know why I'm telling you this. What? So yeah, worried about your appearance. So okay, when you're worried about your appearance, you could make rash decisions to, oh, I'm going to get this done, I'm going to get that done. And because something is too expensive in one place and cheaper in the other, does that mean it's going to be up to the same standard? Does that mean you're going to receive the same treatment? If something is cheaper, you'll be treated differently to if it was more expensive. So I'm getting, save yourself the hassle in the long run and do things in the proper way. So if you're looking for, let's say, I don't know, you're going to replace a pipe in your bathroom because the pipe burst, but you're looking at all the pipes on Amazon and you're seeing that it's really expensive. But then there's cheaper options and the reviews are really bad. They're saying, don't get this, it's too cheap, it broke within the first day. But then you're like, oh, that won't happen to me. Let me just buy that pipe anyway. And then it happens to you. It bursts on the first day you have it because it can't handle the weight of the water. So just because something is cheap doesn't necessarily mean it's better. You know, make sure you read the reviews. Make sure you have your head screwed on, because I'm getting the message of maybe you can be hoodwinked. Maybe you could get ripped off in February. And it's okay to ask questions. It's okay to look at reviews. It's okay to listen to your intuition on some things, because you don't want to be duped. You don't want to, what is that word that wants to come through? You don't want to be taken for a ride. Wow, they were very big messages there. So let's see what we can get in your cards. What can we get in your cards? What will be happening in Group 3's February 2025? I was just about to say the cards don't want to come out, but that one came out, and that's all that matters, right? I'm hearing the message, or I'm seeing it, I don't know which one, but ask for help, ask for assistance, ask for advice if you don't know if something is good enough or not. You need a second, get a second opinion. Okay, get a second opinion. I feel like I was just about to lift these cards up, but then I felt like, do I need more cards? But then it's like, no, I don't need any more cards. So the cards are just here. I don't feel like lifting them up to move them. They're just here. They're just there. I'm getting, don't budge. When you're negotiating, or when you feel like someone is trying to play you, stand up for yourself. Stand up for your rights. And I'm getting about being stubborn about your goals. I'm getting like, advocate for yourself. Okay, advocate for yourself. Because you'll find that maybe people will think you look innocent. So then, oh, I can play you because you look very innocent. They say that people who are short are quick to stand up for themselves. And the taller people don't have what the shorter people have, because I don't know why that's coming through, but stand up for yourself, stand up for your rights, don't be taken for a fool. So because going back to the short people, because you are short doesn't mean you'll take hand-me-downs, doesn't mean you'll take other people's rudeness. It doesn't mean you'll take it just because you're short. So that means they can take advantage. No, that is not the case for you in February. Do not be taken for a ride. Oh, now I can lift it up. Wow. There were some big messages. The 8 of Earth. Or 8 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. The 7 of Wands. So this card just wanted to be just wanted to get out of my hand. And the Seven of Wands has a shield up. And there's loads of arrows on the shield, because people thought, oh, I could play this person. They don't look like they'll do me any harm. They don't look like they'll have anything to say. So I'm going to shoot my shot and see if I can get away with something. But guess what? They haven't gotten away with anything, because the shield is there to protect him. The shield is there to protect this person. And who's laughing now? Not them, but you. You know? And then we have the triangle, which is the strongest shape. Have you ever watched This Is Us, and the scene where Toby was talking to Kevin about shapes, and he was saying people think that the square is the strongest shape because it's a square, houses are squares. So you'd think that, oh, this is going to be stable. But then he said the triangle is the strongest shape because it has a point and it won't fall easily. So in February, you won't fall easily. You won't give in easily. You won't put down your shield easily until you know you are safe to do so. You thought you could get past my boundaries. Guess what? You could not. You thought you could play me. Guess what? I played you instead. Well, not even you playing them instead. It's just about they thought they could play you, but guess what? I saw you coming and I put my boundaries up quickly so that you can't get past my defenses. Look, who's laughing now? Me. I'm the heavyweight champion. Wow, powerful. We have the spider here with the spider web. They'll get caught in your web. Maybe you are seeing web of lies, but people think that, or an energies or whatever could think that they can take down what you have created or get past your defenses. But guess what? You are caught in the web now, so I have protected myself. I've protected my things well in February. Wow. Protection is heavy with you, group 3. I love that. Wow. You are highly protected. The Alchemist, Temperance, 8 of Wands. It's like you have to think fast in February, group 3. Because things are happening very fast. Strength. You know who you are. As long as you know who you are, you cannot fail. As long as you know your limits, you cannot fail. As long as you know your own strength, you cannot fail. Because we have Leo, we have 8 of Wands, and we have the dragon on the card. We have the spider. Oh, breathing the horn. Did you hear the horn from outside? It's like you'll have warning signs before something happens. And it's like you'll have time to build your defenses. You have a lot of wisdom. Your spiritual team is really looking out for you. You are highly favored in February, group 3. Let me tell you that. You won't take any nonsense in February as well. Why am I getting this so strongly? It's giving like the devil energy, or like events will test you with the 7 of Wands, will test your resolve, will test how strong you have built something up, because we have the 8 of Pentacles and the spider web. But you have the formula correct in February. You've built your barriers, your boundaries to perfection. So no one can tear you down with the triangle because it's the strongest shape. You're trying to tear me down? Well, joke's on you. Because I've got backups upon backups to help me. I am strong. I have a lot of wisdom. I know myself. I know who I am. Do you know who you are? Ooh, who are you coming across in February? Let's go deeper into this. Let's go deeper. That's too many cards. We have the Knight of Swords. Think fast. Oops. Oh, do you know what? No, that's not. We have the Ten of Swords. Let's get one more, actually. Auto glass repair, auto glass replace. Oh, yeah. Wow, some big energies here. And I was just singing auto glass repair, auto glass replace. What's broken down can be replaced. Because what's broken down wasn't stable in the first place. So you can replace it easy. And then we have the Death card, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, wow, yeah. What can be broken down can be replaced easily with the Ten of Pentacles. Because you have backups. You have an abundance of whatever is within you or what is outside of you. You already have an abundance. So don't even worry. I'm getting this is temporary. Don't even worry. Even though we have the Ten of Swords and the Tower, I'm getting like this inner strength, this inner, I've got this. What is this? I don't know, but I'm just saying you've got this. It may seem like you haven't, but you have. We've got the Ace of Swords here, which I didn't talk about. It's a fresh mindset. Maybe you're making moves, you're making decisions that will affect your life. It's like a ripple effect. 1 month after the other, you're seeing changes. You're having breakthroughs in your mind, in your thoughts, and then it's showing up in your reality. Because I'm trying to move away from those messages from the beginning because they were quite intense, very big. But let's see if we can get anything else from this reading. I just keep getting the message of what's broken can be replaced because you can just easily replenish. It's like the tower is breaking down and then immediately get to work. Let's do something about this. There, replaced, easy, no need to stress, no need to worry, no need to overthink about it. Oh, this part of the tower is breaking down. Okay, let's make something out of that then. Okay, great, that's done. Next. It's not like you're sitting around, waiting around for someone to come and save you. You're saving yourself. I'm getting that energy strong. I'm saving myself with the shield. If you're waiting on someone to save you, you'll be waiting forever. So take matters into your own hands. Sword, make a change. Yes, things are changing. Things are changing. And you're making these changes yourself. She's got the sword in her own hand and is cutting her own hair in her own mirror. Was it you I was talking about with Bethany and Coronation Street and trying to make changes to your appearance? Yeah, okay, yeah, it was you. So it's like you're in control of your own changes, and you know that what you change is what you want. You're not going to someone else to change something for you, because you can take matters into your own hands because you know you'll do a good job. Bethany went to someone else to do what she wanted, and look what happened. She ended up with a stoma. What happens if she went to a hairdresser and they gave her a choppy haircut? And to think she could have done it herself. What if she couldn't cut her own hair? What if she didn't have the knowledge to cut her own hair? What would have happened after that dodgy haircut from the hair salon? What would she have done? Would she have shaved her hair off? Would she have done something else? So I'm getting like this self-reliance in February. You can do it yourself. Wow. Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. I'm getting, if you really, really, really have the highest trust in someone else, then yes, you can go to them for help, for support, or whatever with your changes. But if you don't have the utmost respect or the utmost trust in them, then do it yourself. Because the Tower's changes are lifelong. They are permanent changes. And if someone else changes something for you and you don't like it and it's permanent, then that's not good. But if you make lifelong changes that are permanent, then that's on you. And you can't blame, well, I was going to say you can't blame anyone but yourself. But it's like, you know that these changes will be good. So make those changes for yourself and you'll feel good that you made them yourself and nobody else did them for you. Observer and Angel. I hope these messages are making sense. Mary's got a gun. What is that song? Let me Google that song. Mary's got a gun. Why is this song coming up? So I've got lyrics here for Janie's got a gun. Turns out it's not the other lyrics, but Janie's got a gun, Janie's got a gun. Her whole world's come undone from looking straight at the sun. So something is coming undone. It's about having strong boundaries. You have the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles with this boundary of the spider web, the Strength card, the Angel card. Boundaries are important. I'm getting like set the standard in February. I'm getting like your standards are heightening. So maybe this is all about breakdown in your standards, breakdown in your beliefs, breakdown in your values, and then building it back up again as well. Because maybe you've just outgrown something. You've outgrown something and it's time to break out of it. It's like you're tired of it with the Ten of Swords. That was like a completely different message. Anyway, but let's go to your last cards. Family sorrow, letting go of something. Spiritual development, pineapple, and star. There's a lot of healing happening here. When the lightning hits the tower, these people are falling into the night. But then we have the torch here and the star. So it's like you already know your way through because you know yourself. You have a strong sense of self, I'm getting. and this strong desire, this strong pull to keep moving forward. I feel it in my chest, in my heart. You have this, like, you have this get up and go. So you're intentionally making these changes so that you can get up and go, because you know that this is meant to be done. You know that you are meant for more than this. I'm getting like a legacy kind of feeling here with the torch and the star. I'm getting 10 of Pentacles, and I'm getting like Capricorn energy. Capricorn, why am I getting Capricorn North Node, Capricorn Midhaven, Capricorn vibes, everything Capricorn. You know what you want, work for it. I'm going to do this to switch it up because I know what I need to do, what needs to happen next for me to create a solid structure to build and build and build and build. To create something for the future, something that lasts, something I'll be remembered for. Wow, it is a big month for you in February. I don't know, I feel like I'm making it sound very extreme. But you're breaking down barriers, you're making necessary changes for your future because maybe you planned for it, or maybe it's happening sooner than expected. Yeah, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting. Something is happening sooner than expected, but it's okay. We've got backups upon backups upon backups. We've got the star, we got the torch. You know, we know where we're going. We know how it's done. We know how to do it. We just got to make the best out of the situation that we're in. With the alchemist. Making the best of the path that we are on. You know, the situation that we've been given. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. But anyway, I don't know if these messages just kind of veered off slightly. I don't know. Oh yeah, we did get the 10 of Pentacles. And then the Hanged Man. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. I'm not panicking. And then the Fool. Yeah, just go. No need to stick around here. Just go. 10 of Wands. Breaking something down so something new can take its place. Whatever I said earlier, I know I said something like that before, but anyway, yeah, that's what I'm seeing for your group 3. I hope these messages weren't sounding too extreme and like nonsense, but yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope you can take what I mentioned and incorporate it into your life in February. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.